Definitely time to go to the tropics. This is not right. I've got a top on. We are about 2 hours away from Anchorage and we're already dreaming about
Hot cocoa.
hot cocoa. Well, there we go. Last day in the marina. Woo.
Bye-bye La Paz.
Bye-bye La Paz. Last trip to the supermarket to provision and off we go.
We're leaving in a hurry because we've got a great weather window to do the long sail to Mazatlan. It's been so long since we've done a passage like this. It's nearly 200 miles and we're getting a head start by going to Los Muertos, which is further down the coast. Should be a good sail, fun ride, huh?
It's not often that you can wheel a dock cart back to Bohemia. So we jumped at the chance to stock up with all the essentials we could carry. And we found some fruit and vegetables too.
Welcome to Bohemia's beer cellar. This is where the magic happens. Every square inch of space on Bohemia is dedicated to storing something, and this is the most important square foot on the boat, as you may have guessed. We're going to try and cram it full of supplies because who knows whether we'll find beer on the mainland. And I've told the first mate that anything that won't fit in here, he's just going to have to drink before we set off. That should be a fun passage. Perfect. I knew all those years playing Tetris as a child weren't wasted. Looks like the first mate won't need to be drunk on this passage. Look at that, the lid even fits. Like it never happened.
1, 2, y 1, 2, 3, y...
The moment finally came when we had to give up our snug marina slip and wave a final goodbye to La Paz. Today's sail was just a short hop out of town to nearby Bahia Falsa. All that remained was for the captain to get all emotional while motoring through the long channel.
Goodbye La Paz. I feel really emotional. Home is a really weird concept when you're cruising. For the last year we've woke up in our own bed and then wondered where we were. So La Paz comes pretty close though. It's the one place that we were aiming for ever since we left San Francisco over a year ago. This has been our destination, here and the Sea of Cortez, and coming back here felt really special. But today we're leaving for what will probably be the last time. So very mixed feelings. We have some really exciting adventures lined up ahead of us, but La Paz has been that haven, a familiar city, and a really safe, pleasant place to get the boat ready and recharge while we've been plugged in on the marina. So all good things come to an end. We're back on the road again and looking forward to the passage and seeing what's next.
Ooh. Definitely time to go to the tropics. This is not right. I've got a top on. 7 AM and we are setting off. Are we there yet?
Well, it's certainly a bumpy ride to begin with. I hope it calms down when we turn the corner.
It wasn't long before we were able to set our sails and make way toward our passage anchorage of Los Muertos.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit of a rough passage today. We've got 65 nautical miles to go and the wind is around 25 knots. And it's pretty rolly. So let's rock and roll.
Oh, it's cold today. It's definitely time to head south, I think. We have a good amount of wind, 20 to 25 knots, and we're going to be going with it most of the way as we head down south towards Los Muertos. We thought somehow that we'd have the swell behind us already, but it's on our beam and it seems that we're going to have it on our beam for most of the day. So not ideal. It's quite big today, as you can see. Biggest swell we've had in quite some time. We're using Ensenada de los Muertos as our jumping off point. So it's about a day sail away from La Paz. We should get there before dark. At this rate, we're screaming along. So should be a fast sail.
So a bit of a dilemma. We really want to fish. We really want a fresh tuna for dinner, but we really don't want to catch one because these conditions are a bit rough. But we're just gonna do it. Let's see if we can get something. Tuna would be nice. Jesus Christ, don't tell me that.
Well, there's your fish.
Don't tell me that. It's too soon.
Should have waited for dinner time.
That's my luck, huh?
Careful what you wish for. Now you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh, it's small, I think.
Well, this one still counts. That was the quickest fish ever. But I'm gonna let it go because it's a baby Dorado.
Poor thing.
Okay, second time lucky. Let's hope this one will be a bigger one.
Well, it's certainly turning into an energetic sail. The Sea of Cortez is giving us a fond farewell, I think. I just put the jibe preventer on as the wind is coming round, and some of these swells are enormous. They're really knocking the boat around. So didn't want to accidentally jibe in all that.
Despite the swell, it was great to see Bohemia powered up again and charging forward after our long spell in the marina.
So this is how we roll. 2 granny style blankets and off we go to the tropics. Yeah.
I was just wondering, do you think spending summer in Mexico spoiled us?
Yeah, made our blood thin. We are made of sugar. Can't get wet, can't get cold, can't get too hot. Just needs to be perfect. We are about 2 hours away from Anchorage and we're already dreaming about
Hot cocoa.
hot cocoa and
We've got a lot of mainsail out, and we thought that rather than jibing in these strong winds, we're going to do what's called a chicken jibe, which is basically a 270-degree tack. We're going to trim the main in, come up, 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 all the way around, out, 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 out on the other side.
this bay is called Ensenada de los Muertos, which means the Bay of the Dead. It's so cold here. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody frozen here.
Why is the wind always screaming when we're trying to anchor? Just our luck.
As predicted, downstairs is a bit of a disaster. I really need to learn after that many years to get better in stowing things away. But it's so hard. I always think it's going to be a leisurely cruise down the sea and it turns into a total carnage and then you just hear bang, bang, smash. So maybe next time.
Time to put this back on. I didn't do a good job of stowing the bathroom away either. It was banging like crazy during the sail. The catch is broken, so I just did a temporary fix, which turned out to be putting it on the sofa for the passage. Oh, nice warm cup of tea. Never felt so good. I think on reflection, Baja's definitely turned us soft. It's all of about 20 degrees out there and howling at 25 knots. And we're just curled up below with a nice warm blanket and a cup of tea. Couldn't wish for better.
Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia, where...
Well, goodbye to the Sea of Cortez, and hello to Pacific Mexico.
we prepare for the long passage to Mazatlan.
Peter's nose started twitching.
Told you I can sniff it out. Ooh, that looks good.
Fueling up the crew, trying out the safety gear.
Hang on, let me help you with that.
Top secret, captain at work, no filming.
And consulting the forecast before slipping off into the windy night. Special thanks and an excuse to practice my Czech go to our latest patron from the Czech Republic. Děkujeme, Lucie, za zakoupení koktejlu. Moc nám chutnají a jsme moc rádi. Děkujeme a ahoj.
Cheers. Thank you so much. Oh, it's good.
If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.